Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome
to the SIUUUPLEX Podcast. I'm one half of your hosts, Aj, and I'm joined, as always, by my brother Kish.
Brother from another borough.
What's that? Brother from another borough. I like that.
You like that? Yeah.
That was good. Yeah. Well, without further ado, let's make this intro short and sweet. You know what we do. Kish, anything to add before you pick the topic?
Ooh, I was going to go straight into the tombola. I've got one quick question for you, actually. So, I don't know if everyone knows what a tub of Marmite is. It's like yeast. Is it like yeast?
Yeast extract.
Yeah, that's it. So the saying goes, either you love it or you hate it. So if we were to put this into, let's think, a football term, name me one player that you could either love or you could either hate.
So what am I answering? Am I answering anything to do with Marmite or the players?
No, players. If you name me a footballer you think that fits that mould, you either love him or you hate him. Or her, if you really want to go into women's football.
Oh, then that's an easy one. It's Ronaldo, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll spit an obvious one, actually. Oh, okay, rephrase then. A player you love, but for Man United, a player for Man United that you love, but if you supported another club, you'd hate him.
Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, good one.
I've always said that. Love Bruno. I'm a United fan. I love what he does for us. But I'm of the ilk that does not appreciate whiners and divers and complainers.
That's
and
true.
If one day Bruno's ever hearing this, I'm sorry. I do admire your football, but I just don't like that kind of behavior. And if I was supporting another club, I would hate Bruno so much.
Well explained. Couldn't have said it any better. Yeah, I can't think of anyone else really, apart from hating whether you support him or support the team or not with Maguire.
Yeah,
hate him regardless.
Yeah. Hate's a strong word, but anyway, go on. Tombola time.
All right, tombola time.
One sec. Before you do it, hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I was trying to do a drum roll and I kind of fluffed it because the volume's not on. Let's do it one more time. All right, just keeping in with the theme.
Yeah, just for good measure. Right. Best or worst wrestler or footballer to spend a week in a room with?
Best or worst footballer and wrestler to spend a week in a room with. All right, this is a juicy one. God.
I like this one.
All right, let's
I haven't thought about it at all.
No, well, we haven't, right? Let's kick things off with football. Do you want to start?
Yeah, starting with what? The best person, yeah?
Yep.
I mean, I've got to say, I think a really good person, if you spend a whole week, just bearing in mind, they're going to end up, no matter how nice or good they are, they end up getting on your tits after a while. So I am going to go with Micah Richards.
Oh, that's a great one. That is a great one. Okay, go on.
I think he'll just see humor and everything. Like, there's nothing to talk about, right? That's happening because you're just in a room. But he'll just make something more exciting to listen to, a little bit more entertaining because his laugh is so infectious. Like it's really deep and like you just find it funny. Like even if you're looking on the wall and the wallpaper was white, yeah, he'll just be like, "You see this white wallpaper, yeah?"
And he's one of those guys like you feel good making him laugh. You want to make him laugh, isn't it?
Yeah, just for the pure infectiousness of it. So, yeah, I think he'll be great. And like, he's not very. Yeah, he's like. Yeah, he'll probably have a few stories to tell, innit? Man City defending, I don't know, spend time with Roy Keane, all that jazz. His time at Villa, he had a tough time at Villa actually, so you could probably get into a good conversation about that. Yeah,
I think
nice and
that's
easy for me.
I think that's a great one. That's really good. Well, unless you're not done, I can move on to
No,
mine.
I'm done. That was yeah.
Well, I haven't got an impression for this one, but I thought of this one straight away, and it's for similar reasons.
Yeah.
Mine is Mikel Antonio for West Ham.
Oh yes, okay, good one.
So you can tell he's a laugh, Antonio, just like Richards. You know, the whole cardboard cutout when he scores and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
he's really chirpy in his interviews. Like I really like his overall nature. But unlike Richards, I'm not saying Richards can't do this, but Richards is like out and out fun and humor. And over a course of a week, that could get a bit annoying. That the
Yeah,
laugh
right.
might grate on you. You never know. After about 3-4 days, that laugh just might grate on you. But Antonio, you can tell as well. Like I don't know, you just see his focus. You can tell he's got some deep conversations of his own, and like he would be able to entertain you from a fun standpoint, but also from a deep conversation standpoint. I feel.
I reckon. Yeah, I 100% agree. I think the whole cardboard cutout thing. I was like, you know what, this guy's got an edge to him. Like, I just
I
think
know.
he'll just be cool to talk with. I wouldn't be boring, right? Like,
And you know what? Like he's still in his career. Like he is, he's what 32, 33 maybe. So
yeah,
he's getting on in his career, but he's still playing. So he's got current stories and to tell, and it will be exciting to talk to him about what the future holds for him. Like Richards is punditing, right?
yeah,
He's past his career now. But Antonio, like, oh, where are you going to go next? All of these little things, and also he's British, but he plays for the Jamaican national football team.
yeah.
So
Good
it's
point.
like he's
Yeah,
got all these stories from Jamaica and all that.
he'll roll up a blunt there and
But
then make time go quicker, innit?
why are you so why are you being so stereotypical?
That's what they do there, man.
But he also he also grew up in London, so good similarities. We can share, common interests. Well, not interests, but things growing up in London together. And he was born in 1990, so that's literally 1 year before me.
Well, there you go. You can share womb stories with each other.
Yeah, there you go. I only know this. I've just looked him up now just to see what else there is about him. But yeah, I'm going with Antonio. I like him.
I'd be fascinated to know what it's like playing at West Ham, because he's not like prolific. He doesn't score that many goals, but then he's still there and they still trust him. So it must be quite it might be quite a pressure box to play for West Ham. Given if you're scoring and doing all right, pressure's kind of off, isn't it? But it's on, but it's off, if that makes sense. But if you're not and just
Yeah,
coasting, it's good to see like what his perspective of it is, still there playing in the Premier League. Anyway, interesting. Yeah, good one. I like it.
I'd also ask him if he's seen Green Street Elite and if that pressures him. Anyway, so worst footballer. Any thoughts?
Yeah. Oh God. I'm just feel itchy just thinking about this one. I would hate to spend a whole week in a room with Louis van Gaal.
Oh my God, go on.
He's just I don't know, man. He thinks he's better than everyone. I know he used to be our manager and all that, and he did do some great things for us. But to be fair, he's just, I don't know. He's not affable. You can't get. I just find it hard to get. I'd find it hard to get through to him. I just think he's really, like the whole thing about enjoy the mince pie and the wine. Do you remember that in
Yeah,
the press conference? Yeah, he's a bit
yeah.
dismissive, right? I find him a bit dismissive. So you have to like tiptoe around him. You can't just be yourself. Can't relax. You just have to. If you say anything, it has to be on point. Like, I don't know. I just think he's a bit judgmental. You get the wrong energy from him. Never met him. Never seen him
Yeah,
in person,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you know what I mean.
Oh my God, Van Gaal, jeez.
Yeah. And if he was to ever have a drink, then he would perk up, though. I reckon he could be a bit of fun. Like, Louis van Gaal's army. Do you remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
And when he fell to the floor on the touchline, trying to like impersonate the whoever it was that dived or whatever. He's got
Yeah,
a bit of an edge to him, I must say. But I reckon he's just one is a bit of a bore. Like he would wait for you to talk before he talks. Yeah, just don't get the right
I
vibe.
think
He's not vibing.
I think if you choose a manager, though, they've got so many stories to tell. So, and he's managed Man United, and you're a Man United fan. So I don't know. I don't know if I quite agree with it.
He would, but remember you're spending a week with him. Like how like will he want to tell you the story? Will he like give you that like FML kind of look? Like, do I have to explain this to you kind of face, or is he going to be like, yeah, this is what happened and this is what I've been through, and oh my god, like will he go into the detail that you want to hear? Like, yeah, I don't think he is. I don't think he would. He would definitely have great stories to tell, but I don't think he would be as revealing as you would like to. And spending a week, I mean, come on, man. Yeah, you'd have to shit in the same toilet as him as well, and I don't think his. I don't know. I'm not going to go there.
That's just a different topic altogether, man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but there we go.
Okay.
LVG.
So mine, I've thought of, and yeah, I think I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to go with Tottenham's Richarlison.
Oh, okay, interesting. I'm keen to see why.
So reason being is, so first of all, I was always thinking of young footballers because they're not very mature, right? And I know you want a bit of fun, but also when it comes to immaturity, things like, chores in the same room and cooking for each other and sharing, I just don't think the youngsters have it, right? And Richarlison, like, I'm also translating what he does on the pitch. He's a good player, but I also feel
I like that. Yeah.
I also feel he's quite selfish as a player. Sometimes he can easily square the ball and he doesn't, and he's gone for a stupid shot and he's just trying to be flashy.
Yeah.
And I think that translates to his personality, where there's a bit of food left, like you've ordered a pizza and there's one slice left, and like you're about to ask, do you want it? And like one of those people, you ask them, do you want the last slice? Like, and you would like them to say, only if you're sure, like that. But he's just gonna go, no, yeah, I'll take it like that.
Yeah,
He's one of those guys, right?
Yeah.
And also, yeah, I just feel like aside from that, I also feel he is one of those guys that just sits in the corner with his headphones on, looking at his phone, scrolling TikTok. Just one of those phone dwellers, boring. Look at your phone. This is not his fault, but obviously the whole language barrier as well. I don't think he speaks great English, so we won't be able to hold a great conversation. But yeah, all of it kind of builds together: the selfishness, the lack of English, and also just keeping to himself. And as well, I just don't think he's got responsibilities in the sense of cleanliness and stuff like that. I'm a bit of a stickler for that kind of stuff. So yeah, man, Richarlison, I can imagine him from the first 4 hours getting annoyed with him.
He comes across a bit petulant. I think he's just and unless you're in the Brazilian national team or you're his family, he won't like you or won't want to know you. I get that vibe.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go. Good one. Yeah, like it. Last few, you've justified them well. To be fair, on the face of them, you're a bit like, but you've done a good job. So cool, good stuff. So is that the footballers? That's
footballers covered. Now wrestlers. I can start, considering you took the lead with footballers. I don't have one at the top of my head, but I'm going to try.
Go for it.
So best wrestler. See, this is where this kind of scenario suits wrestlers more because of the whole entertainment factor.
Agreed.
But I've got one already. It's come to my head straight away. Obviously, there are wrestlers in real life that I would like to meet, right? FYI, everyone, me and Kish have been to a few events. I've been to a lot more events. We did a workout experience with Dolph Ziggler, which was pretty cool. So we met Ziggler and stuff like that.
Awesome. That was, yeah.
We also went to a live event and Randy Orton was walking past and Triple H, and Kish and I managed to get a handshake, but Kish got a bit more. And he got I say got a bit more, that sounds so wrong. he got more of a handshake from Orton, and he was like a little girl at a candy store, like, oh my god, and he started in his work shirt running back to us, oh my god, like Randy Orton.
I didn't do that.
You
I didn't
definitely did that. We've got witnesses.
I was
Anyway,
standing next to you.
anyway, so yeah, like there's a lot of people that
Such
I
a
would like
liar.
to. I'm not a liar. So there are a lot of people that I would like to meet, but that's not the basis of this topic. This topic is spend a room in for a week,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go with Kofi Kingston.
Oh yeah, he sprung to my head. All right, cool. I think that one speaks louder. But go on.
So Kofi Kingston, he's a bundle of joy. He's always got positive attitude. The positivity like just shines through him. I was thinking Xavier Woods because he's really into his gaming as well. So we
Oh
would
yeah,
bond
yeah.
like
The
from a.
hench one is he the really big one?
No, that's Biggie Langston. That's Biggie.
No.
Xavier
Xavier
still.
was like really like he's really like chiseled, like really. I don't know. Does
I
he
wouldn't
wear
say he's
like
really
red
chiseled.
trunks or something?
He's definitely bigger than Kofi Kingston. He's big. He's big. Don't get me wrong. He's big. But
Most wrestlers are bigger than Kofi.
yeah. But
Yeah.
Big E's the big one. But yeah, Xavier's the gamer. He's got his own gaming YouTube channel, all of that. And I was
Right.
thinking that, but I don't know what it is. Something about Xavier also, like I can imagine him annoying me as well. I don't know. Like I don't know what it is. Kofi though, you can tell he's got these like he can be deep as well and have deep conversations. You can tell, and he's more of a veteran out of all three of them. I was thinking Big E as well out of the New Day, but Kofi's like he's the veteran. He's got more stories to tell. He's been to so many WrestleManias. He's been world heavyweight champion. He's also, like I said, really positive. So yeah, man, I think, and I also think,
Good
unlike
choice.
Richarlison, for God's sake, he's got a level of cleanliness and hygiene, and he would keep things neat and clean. He's got that in him. You can tell. So
Yeah.
yeah, man, Kofi.
He seems polite and seems like really like courteous as well, and that kind of thing. Like you were saying about the last slice or doing some chores. Like he'll get stuck in. Yeah, good choice. Right,
Go on.
it's me now, isn't it? Yeah. I've gone for a similar take because bearing in mind you're going to spend a week, so you don't want someone too eccentric. I've gone for Daniel Bryan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think he's got a few war stories under his belt for sure.
Oh, definitely,
100%.
definitely.
And if he's got, I don't know if he's married or he's with, but he was with, I don't know who she was, but she was hot. Who's his wife / girlfriend?
Brie Bella, part of the Bella twins.
Well, there you go. So you got to think like, how the hell have you landed that? He must have some pretty good chat. So when you do chat to him, he's probably quite easy to get along with.
His name in AEW is Bryan Danielson. That's his name in AEW, and that's his real name, Bryan Danielson.
Oh,
but
is
in
it?
WWE, he was Daniel Bryan. Yeah.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that. Yeah, I think he'll be, and it's just easy to get along with. Like, I don't think he would annoy me too much. Like on the 6th day, like for example, I'd still be able to like have a chat with him, and he'll let you sleep. Do you know what I mean? He's not going to do any pranks or anything stupid to you. He'll just let you sleep. He's just like cool. He's just like he's just easygoing. He's not a man of many words. Like he'll just say what he needs to say. So he won't like rattle on. So yeah. Look, I vibe, right? It's a vibe. I think he'd be good. I can't do an impression of him at all. But
Well, two caveats on that.
Go on.
One is I don't know if he is still anymore, but he was notoriously. I say notoriously as if it's a bad thing. No, he was famously a vegan. So when it comes to ordering food and cooking, you better cater towards it, man. You're gonna have a vegan meal for a week.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I think he might have changed that now, but he was vegan for most of his career, at least. And I'm not knocking vegans. I was vegan for 3 years. I know what it's all about, so I ain't knocking it. But I know Kish would never even go near that idea. So if he is still a vegan, you're screwed, mate.
By the way, does this room have any windows?
Yes, come on, man. Has to, innit?
All right. No, I'm just saying if he farts, they're probably not going to be as potent as someone that ate like all everything, like meat and stuff.
Nah, you say that, man. Cauliflower, broccoli, all fibrous things like that.
Oh, legumes.
Exactly. You say that.
Yeah.
And the other thing I was going to say, I said 2 caveats. The other thing was the only answer you're going to get to every question you ask him will be yes, yes, yes.
That's true. I forgot that. How did I look at that?
So,
Oh,
you could be like, Brian or Daniel, whatever. Can I?
yeah. That was
Do you
really
want the last?
annoying, by the way. I just
Do,
find that really annoying, but it was
do
good.
you
It was
want the?
catchy.
Do you want the last pizza slice? Yes.
Yeah. Oh, imagine him in bed. Yes. Yes. Okay.
So you better watch out. But okay, fair enough. I'm just
No,
playing with the devil.
I think we over justify that one. But no. He's definitely my. It would be a good one. It would be a good one. Right. Over to you, player. Oh, do you do it in Theodore's voice? How do you say
Over to you, player.
it? That's so good.
All right. So worst wrestler. God, there's so many. Jeez. Oh my God. Oh, this is. I've got one in my head, but I don't know if. Oh man, there's so many. Oh shit.
It's a pita.
What, Viscera?
Yeah, that was the best impression of him. I couldn't
That was
stop
from the
laughing.
previous episode. That's not even how he talks. It's just because he has a pierced
It's just
tongue.
the
That's
way
all.
he said it. I can imagine him saying it. Go on.
That was from the pizza episode, everyone, if you haven't caught that. Anyway, all right, I'm just going to, you know what? I'm going to stick with it. Yeah, screw it. I'm not going to overthink it. My first thought in my head was CM Punk.
Go on.
Mr. Phil Brooks, CM Punk. And the reason being is because, yes, I think in the first day you'd have some great conversations, but he's very, very opinionated, as am I, to be fair.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
think we would clash. And I think we would argue a lot. He also doesn't come across as a very neat or tidy individual. I think most of our meals per day will be quite unhealthy.
Oh, is it?
Just like this year, or was it last year, after an AEW press conference, after a pay-per-view, he's eating muffins and he's sweaty. He's like sweaty, just come out of the match, press conference, got a microphone in front of him, and he's just eating muffins.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, man. So it's just like, he loves his pizza, as do I. But, every day, I mean, I could eat pizza every day, to be fair, but you'll feel sick with the junk food every day. Like I said, bit sloppy, a bit unhygienic, argumentative.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Definitely be argumentative. Yeah.
yeah, and opinionated. So, and little things, little trivial things, he would make a big deal out of it. You want to put the tablecloth there? Like, I can't even do an impression of him. You just argue over everything, man. But he's got punk in his name.
Where
He's
do
a
you
punk.
want this cloth? I don't know. Something like that.
No, wasn't it at all, man. I think we both failed there.
Maybe
But
did,
yeah, CM Punk, man. I mean, the best thing about him, I guess, when you want to go to sleep, it'll be easy.
Why? Oh, right. Yeah. Oh. Yes. Well, yes. Nicely done. Oh, God.
That's his finisher. For those who don't know, it's called "Go to Sleep."
Yeah. No, that was a very good one. Very good one. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Pete Gas. No, I'm joking.
Oh, come on, please, no. I would actually tell you to rethink that one if you said that.
I don't know anything about him.
Pete
No.
Gas, man, come on.
No. He's just someone I used to use as a character for a joke. No, I was going to. I was actually going to say. I was tied between two. Okay. I'm going to go with. Now, hear me out on this one. Hardcore Holly.
Yeah, that's a good one. No, yeah, I'm hearing you out. Go on.
So, in a similar vein to CM Punk, I think he would also be quite kind of direct down the line, bit argumentative. Like, oh, come on, you forgot to make your bed. Like, he's just a bit, yeah. He'd point things out to you that you in a normal world you would not even like bother checking or whatever, isn't it?
Well, you don't make your bed, do you?
I do. I do. Just an example. But he'll be like, do you want to go to the bathroom? I can go first. It's not a problem. I can go first. But if you want to go, you tell me in advance, and then you can go first. Otherwise, I'll go. Which one do you want? And you can imagine him with his while he's hands on his hips, jeans up to his t-shirt kind of thing, tucked in, in a tank top, just staring at you with his Bugs Bunny teeth kind of thing,
It's so harsh, man.
Yeah.
No one stares at someone with their teeth.
Huh?
No one stares at someone with their teeth.
You can't miss them, man. But he'll just be yeah, I saw him on Tough Enough once, and I was like, this guy is fucking on. I feel sorry for Crash Holly, man. I feel sorry for him.
Well, there's a lot of urban legends about Hardcore Holly. Well, not even urban legends, they're truth. There's stories about how he used to really punk out the kids trying out for WWE, hurting them on purpose.
There you go.
But also punishing people who stepped out of line. Like if he thought they were disrespectful, he would take it out on them in the ring in front of a live audience and make them bleed. There's all these famous
Wow.
stories.
Okay, there you go then.
He's at the same time he's disciplined, isn't it? He don't take no shit. So he wants a clean house. I like that. But maybe he's a bit too extreme.
Yeah, I mean, look, remember, you're spending a week with these guys, man. He'll just be like, oh, come on, every 2 seconds. Even if you're just sitting there reading, you just hear him in the corner going, come on. Just from a hardcore Holly fashion. I just don't, yeah. He'll just shock you, innit? He'll just come up with random, are you for real? I don't know. He'll just annoy me. He'll annoy the shit out of me. And I'll just probably end up arguing. I'm not a very argumentative person, but I think I'd end up arguing with him. Just fucking calm down, man. It's just a bed. Do you know what I mean? Relax.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And I won't relax. Yeah.
Probably sleeps on a steel chair, innit? That's his pillow.
In jeans. Yeah.
Thumbtacks.
Yeah. So there we have it. There we have it.
Cool. That was pretty swift. So let's just quickly go back over. I mean, we've got a bit of time just to at least say what we think. Everyone else can vote, but
let's vote.
Let's go for best footballer. You said Richards, I said Antonio. I think both are good, but what do you think?
Oh, I think I know. I've been exposed to Richards' personality more than Antonio's. I've seen a couple of interviews. I would say Richards. I mean, he's on a panel for a reason, isn't it? So
but Antonio's still playing. I think Antonio's got more of a balance, but I'm happy to go with Richards.
Yeah, I think he's a bit more commercial, don't he? More people know him. Yeah, go on then. So that's the first one you've ever agreed?
No. You go back. I gave you Vince when it was The Rock and Vince for worst.
Oh my God. Is this how you actually remember it? Because it was the last one you gave to me.
Best chef. Yeah, I gave you Vince.
Okay, fair play. Right, the worst one. So I said Louis van Gaal. You went for Richarlison.
I think I win.
I think you justified that quite well. He's a little petulant little child, isn't he? He's one of the, back to your point, he's one of those players, if you're a Spurs fan, you're kind of forced to like him. Anyone else, you fucking hate him. Louis van Gaal's army. To be fair, if he led a team, you have to command respect from a team, so you have to be somewhat likable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, go on then. You take it. You get that one.
Sweet. Kofi Kingston, Daniel Bryan for best wrestler to spend a room with for a week.
Ooh. I'd have Bryan on the top bunk, Kofi on the bottom. They're both good, man.
Well, they're both high flyers, so any of them could go on the top bunk.
Yeah. Tough.
I think I take it, man. Honestly, I think I take it.
I think if you were to play it safe and you just want a nice, relaxing 6-7 days or whatever, then you're going for Daniel Bryan. He just won't get in your way. But if you're going for, you're looking to make the most out of those 6-7 days, maybe I don't know, do something creative, exciting, and enjoy yourself. Kofi would be better. So yeah,
Kofi's chill as well, man. Kofi's Jamaican. He's chill. Hey, both two of my picks are Jamaican.
Yeah. There you go, man. You can.
Well, I guess
yeah.
the phrase "Jamaican me crazy" doesn't apply here because I've picked Antonio and Kofi for the best person, so they wouldn't make me crazy. No,
I don't know. I think Jamaican people are generally quite chilled out, aren't they?
that's what I mean. Kofi's chill.
Yeah.
Trust me, man. When you said the whole full on, 6 days, whatever, Kofi's chill, man.
Yeah. Okay, go on then. I think you pick Pip. But let's see what I still want to hear what everyone has to say on the comments.
Yeah,
So,
of course.
We'll take
Honestly, everyone else, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. And then last one, Punk and Holly.
Worst wrestlers in Punk. I'm happy to give you it. Like, I think they both share similar reasons, but
Thank God.
I think Punk would. I mean, they both would have amazing stories to tell, but I think overall, I can relate more. I would be able to relate more to Punk than with Holly.
Yeah, 100%. I think Holly would just kind of belittle you a little bit. Yeah. Who's this guy? Why am I here? Yeah. If you had to. Punk will just be like, oh, I've got you can see the frustration, but he'll just be like, oh, let's just fuck it. Whatever happens, we'll just do it. Holly will just kick off. Yeah. Okay. So I'll take
I mean, hang on, big one as well, actually.
Why?
Punk is straight edge, isn't it? So no drink, no alcohol, no drugs. Not saying so. I don't do drugs, but I do enjoy my drink from time to time. And if 7 days, you want to have a drink with one of these people, right? So you wouldn't be able to do that with Punk, man. That could get boring. Not saying I rely on it, but if you're the only one drinking, it's not fun.
Can you imagine Hardcore Holly after like a couple of beers? Yeah.
There's chairs and tables and
hit you
everywhere.
Try me.
Take it. Take Hardcore. It's fun.
Okay, cool.
So, I think between us, 1, 2. I think it's 2-2.
Oh,
hang on. That doesn't make sense. We had 8 answers each.
No, that can't be 2-2. So you won I won. Well, I got Richards. You got Richarlison. So that's 1 apiece, and then you got
2-2.
2-2. Yeah. Nice. Well, leave it to those millions and millions of subscribers to see what they think, and that's a wrap.
Yep, that's it. Thanks, everyone.
Cool. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining the SIUUUPLEX podcast. See, did it properly this time, and we'll see you on the next one.
I really want to say it, but I'm not going to say it. All right.
Don't do it.
Take care. Bye.
See you guys.